Welcome to Restoration Dream. I have been working so hard on painting the drawing room and digging up the backyard lawn for a vegetable garden, and I only got halfway through with the lawn, but I've accomplished a lot this week. So I thought in this video we would slow down a bit and enjoy the beautiful spring day and have a lovely outdoor vintage inspired afternoon tea. Right Bear, right Bear, he's a good boy. So I have my homemade healthy banana bread that I made. I've left you the recipe in the description if you ever want to try it. And just setting up outside, let's get started. So here is one of my rabbits, my indoor house rabbit, because rabbits don't belong in cages. They're litter box trained very easily. They're like cats. This is Fleur de Lis. She's a Holland Lop, and I rescued her from an abusive situation, but she's with me and happy, and I also have her brother. So she's going to be out in the garden today with us. Isn't she sweet? I call her Furfy for short. Furfy! So I am just setting up the outdoor vegetable garden furniture. It's a bright, fresh green, and it looks nicely with the blooming azaleas. So this is our base for our lovely table. I just thought I'd show you a close-up of the beautiful flowers that were all in bloom at the same exact time in early spring. So I'm using a vintage tablecloth that I found in a thrift shop. So I think it's from the 1950s, and I'm using it with my yellow beehive stoneware. I thought it'd be cute in the garden. All the flowers are buzzing with bees. And that's just sort of our base. So it has a mug to it and some vintage inspired but new glassware that I have. So this is our little tea table for one setup. I just love the little fruits on the tablecloth, little berries and cherries. Here's my little pot-belly teapot with the beehive pattern and buzzing bees all around. It's really quite heavy and it's large, so it's good for outdoors. It won't get ruined. And I have my Fire King cake stand and a cream and sugar. More close-ups of the lovely azaleas. These were all already planted when I came. Azaleas grow so well in the south, so taking inspiration from my dachshunds, I created a little table arrangement with a dachshund flower vase that I found. It's also vintage. I think from the 1930s maybe. To go with this guy. So I have two long-haired miniature dachshunds. That's Baloo and Barley in the back there. They're such good boys. A little bit sleepy in the sun. So I have my flowers and my cake stand. Here's an overhead shot of the little table. I just love being out in the garden. And if you like tea time and collecting vintage items, and I'm remodeling my entire home to look like a Victorian-inspired cottage and cottage gardens, then please subscribe to the channel. I would love to have you, and leave me some comments in the comment section. I write back to every single person that I see their comment. Future vegetable garden. And just look at this magnificent Chinese viburnum snowball tree. I shaped it into a tree and big puffy blooms this year. Bear. So nice to slow down just a little bit and have tea and banana bread. Listen to the beautiful birds, be here with the boys and the bunny. It's good to remind yourself just to slow down and enjoy and make things beautiful even though you're living on a construction site. I just love tea. So I made a nice little warm spiced chai tea with cream and some stevia. So I made this banana bread in a healthy way with whole wheat flour and wheat germ and just a little bit of honey and the ripe bananas and olive oil. So I've left you the recipe if you'd like to try it. I'm kind of famous for my banana bread. So the recipe is in the description box below. So if you like seeing a restoring of a house and gardens and a restoring of some dreams, please like and subscribe and write to me and let me know how you like the tea today. And if you ever have an outside tea party, even if it's just yourself or your family or some friends, it's lovely to have an outdoor tea. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you enjoyed seeing lovely vintage tablecloth and vintage items for the table and a delicious healthy banana bread recipe with some chai tea right next to my really big hole, which is going to be my vegetable garden. But I think it's a good lesson to take some time to enjoy yourself right where you are. You don't have to accomplish big things every day to be of value. You're valuable just the way you are. So if you liked the video, and if you're interested in seeing a house transformed into a lovely Victorian-inspired cottage and putting in cottage gardens inspired by French gardens and English gardens, and if you like animals and just a nice peaceful channel, I do a lot of vlogging and some peaceful DIYs coming soon, and I would love to have you along for the journey. So please subscribe and like and write to me in the comments section. I answer everybody and I love hearing from you. Have a wonderful day and thank you so much for watching. Bye! Well, thank you so much for joining me today for afternoon tea with some of my vintage collectibles, and please subscribe to the channel to see more vintage items and a restoration of interior design and garden landscape design, and leave me a comment and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!